Hello everybody, this is Pally welcoming you back to some more Divide et Impera. We'll be continuing, of course, as the Romans. 231 BC, the spring of that year. And we are, for the first time, I think, since exceedingly early in this campaign, or even maybe this is just flat out the first time ever in this campaign, but we are actually at peace. That's not going to last long, obviously. But it's an interesting situation. We actually have a bit of breathing room right now to redesign, especially the western half of our empire, however we like. Now, we've got... So, here's where we are. We control all of this red. We're doing pretty well there. The Averni, the green, are client states, or are a client state of ours, not client states. No plural there, just the Averni. But they're a client state of ours, and they've been very loyal. And this kind of brownish here is Emperors. They're a client state. They've been loyal as well. So we have a huge amount of the central Mediterranean under our control here. Now, my plan at the moment is we've got a couple of legions in West Africa here. We're going to bring them east. I want to take out the Tittamensi here and just secure, essentially, the border. We might then push east into Libya, maybe even into Egypt, but I'm not sure how much we want to antagonize the Ptolemies right now. We'll see. We'll get around to it. Meanwhile, we've got a couple of legions that we're moving eastward out of Spain here. Or rather, Hispania. Spain doesn't exist yet. But Hispania will be moving a few legions to the northeast here to... My plan, essentially, is to pick a fight with the Iceni. They have grown very powerful, and that concerns me. So I want to do what I can here, smash the Iceni as best I can, push them back up into Germania, maybe even all the way back into Britannia, and who knows, maybe we'll actually complete a conquest of the Britannic Isles and go farther than the actual Rome ever did. But that is going to be a ways off in the future. Meanwhile, Epirus and the Averni, I think, are a couple wars of their own that they're worried about. Epirus here is at war with Nasamones, Cyrenaica, Daursi, and Ardae. Now, the Daursi don't even have a territory anymore. The Ardae have this one little territory. Cyrenaica and Nasamones are these guys right down here. Now, we might be able to use Epirus being at war as a way to conquer Cyrenaica without actually going to war with the Ptolemies. I don't know for certain, but I believe if we try and join the war through diplomacy with Epirus, Cyrenaica won't be able to call in the Egyptians, who they are a client state of, and we'll be able to just take them nice and easy away from Egypt and maybe just kind of split the province. I'd like to, for a little while at least, keep things on happy footing with Egypt. They're extremely powerful right now. They have a good chunk of territory in Cappadocia here, and definitely Egypt. I don't know about Ethiopia, though. It's hard. We don't know anything about the area, and we have no idea what the hell's going on in the Far East here. Or the northeast here. So, looks like the Lugos have a fair amount of territory as well. Pretty powerful. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be doing for the next several turns. Is just moving armies toward where we want them for the next campaigns, and building up from the ashes of our current ones. Or of our, the ones we just finished, rather. So, does everyone have orders to move? Yes, it looks like they do. I probably don't need to go to each army. So make sure these guys are deployed. They are. We've got a couple of legions to level up here. So, Huh. Well, I'm thinking we will go for tariff agreements. I always enjoy that one. Nice little bonus to cultural affinity as well. Right now we've expanded enough that we are taking some hits to public or diplomatic relations because of it. Alright, so this guy's a bonus to replenishment, Air Knight Command, Frontier Garrison. Really, I need to swap out these two. They're each in the wrong army, I think. Oh, that actually isn't that difficult. Details, leader, replace. Well, we're gonna have to wait until we have the money to do it, but... Okay. Let's make him... Give him extra ammunition, perhaps? Yeah, that would actually be great for siege attacks. And more armor, melee attack, and a bit more upkeep. That's okay, we can handle that. Migdol! Yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild a whole bunch over here. Alright, and the general here, or governor general, rather, we will go with... Oh, Rightful Sovereign and Unwavering Patriot. Empire Maintenance gives us a couple hundred more income a turn. That's really... I tend to feel Empire Maintenance is almost a little too much of a thing. Pretty much every governor you need... Well, maybe not need, but very much want to have points in Empire Maintenance Reduction. It's just like, it's something you almost, it's almost like, in Total War Warhammer, for the Chaos Lords, you kind of have to go for the Horde, growth bonuses on their skill tree. It almost feels like that's what you want to do here with the Governor Generals, and that's, it's okay, but I don't feel like it's ideal. It's still kind of, forcing you to go in certain directions with them. And, but again, there aren't that many paths, really, for, the governor side of things anyways, so... Maybe I am overstating the case. Meanwhile, we're just gonna keep on moving all our legions. These guys just took Migdol here, so they can't move yet. And they'll be the ones that we bring over to the east to smash Tidemensi, because they have annoyed us a fair bit. Occasionally declaring war, occasionally just making it look like they're going to. Just more trouble than they're worth. So let's end the turn and get things going. Oh, and we also have a fleet in the west here, off of the western coast of modern-day Portugal, that we're moving pretty much to just protect the western seas there. About where the Averni ships are moving right now. Since we're going to be picking a fight with the Iceni, I don't want the Iceni just being able to sail down and invade Hispania without me being able to at least do something to counter them in the process. And we'll want ships over there eventually if we ever want to try and invade Britannia as well. Alright, man elected Edel, agent bound, governor levels up. Alright, so yeah, these guys all have orders, I'm just gonna let them follow them. The Dower Sea have been fully destroyed by Epirus, well done guys, and holy crap, that's a lot of construction done. And a significant boost to our income. Very good. Alright, so... how are we looking here if we tax it? Not much income. Let's see if we can change that a bit. Or at the very least get some food coming in. Meanwhile, down here, we very much need to up public order and conversion. So, amphitheater. What do we want here? Let's go for delicatessen. And that's most of our money this turn. Okay. I'm actually going to scratch the delicatessen for now, and we'll build snail pits for dye in Migdol. Very good. Starting to feel we don't need this, and that gives a... Ooh, plus 5% Empire maintenance. Jesus Christ, that is going away very quickly. We're just gonna destroy this right away. Not even gonna change it over. And Roman small town, that we will start changing over. Now, we also still have building up to do in Africa here. Or in Numidia, rather. Rather of the fountain, so let's just build a farm. Alright, that's all of our money. Agents, where are you ladies going? Exactly where I want you to. Governor. Civil administration, perhaps? Ooh, Empire maintenance, research rate. Damn, both of those are great. Research rate. Alright. That looks like everybody. All the armies are already in motion. All my spies. Yeah, you're not actually going to be there yet. Just let everybody move, and then we will see what the AI is doing. Oh, crap! I forgot to order the guys in West Africa to move, didn't I? Oops. Well, that delays the invasion of Tidemensi for a turn. That's okay. And I still want to swap out their generals. Okay. Not too much going on as far as I can tell. Looks like Empress got into a fight there. I don't know with who or whatever, but... Oh no! One of our family members is being blackmailed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do nothing. How are we? Yeah, we're at 40%. We're doing fine on public order, on the balance of power here, so... Alright, so first things first. Let's undo my absent-mindedness and get these guys on the road. It's gonna be a little while for them too, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Finding shelter. At your command.
At my command.
Gathering supplies.
Very good. And, something I'm just going to get rid of right now. Save ourselves the upkeep. I do not like the Polybos at all. Now, let's get a villa up there. Trading port, docks, trading port, docks. I should just make the entire area focus on food production. We'll get a lot from maritime commerce and agriculture that way. Okay, now back up here. What do we got? Fountains, yes please. And library. And at Brigantium we have... The fleet hopefully is not going to destroy public order here, but we'll see.
Your orders?
Or, actually no, it already was docked for the turn, so let's just have it patrol. No, I'm tempted to get rid of this, but I feel we want to leave a couple of military buildings here, just on the off chance that something goes terribly wrong. Maybe not this guy here in Gadir, but we'll leave the barracks at Terrico. Well, no, we'll leave the one at Gadir as well. It'll be a sort of just in case situation. I'm not expecting us to need it, but preparation never hurt anybody. So, let's swap out the generals here. Don't really care with who. Plebeian, noble plebeian. There we go, that's one.
Ready for battle.
And that's two.
Ready for
Okay. Now, it should be next turn we can put them back into the correct army, essentially, for the general. I hadn't realized how much the bonuses of one would better suit the other. Alright, so, our spies are starting to reach Iceni territory. Like this Averni army in the middle of Africa, just like, yep, that's where Gauls should be. Middle of Africa. That's where they're best known for being. Fighting well there in the deserts that they know so much about. On the flip side, I mean, I guess Rome usually employed more client states in the middle of Africa than its own soldiers, aside from a handful of incidents, but... Alright, both those generals are home. 10th Legion, let's give you the right general now. Actually, I think we want to move them first.
on the move. At your make haste, men.
Alright, now... replace with... Nope, not you. You. Hire! This is actually kind of a hard choice, because this guy will largely be facing city battles. Ha 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 ha. Nah, we'll go with the horses. It's most appropriate, I feel.
Ready for battle.
There we go, that's the one we want.
Commander,
Alright. Back in play. Very good.
hunger for battle.
And now I'm just gonna set them up with orders to keep moving east. Alright, war declared by Carnutes and Lugos. I don't really care. The Germans can fight each other all they want. Okay, Olisipo. You know, once these are done... we, probably won't need to worry about the public order as much, so... let's go for the trade municipum. Give it a few turns, see how the public order's looking, and then we'll... potentially, start actually taxing the province again and see if we can make anything out of it. Meanwhile, the rest of Hispania is pretty solidly under our control. I'm liking it. Liking it a lot. Now, Central Africa. Some cases here, but that's not entirely true, but for the most part, This stadia is awesome. It's interesting that what would this be? The Carthaginian one seems to be way better than the Roman one. Makes more money, more public order, bonus to the population. The Roman one costs food. But the stadia does cut provincial income by 12%. So, I don't know. Probably gonna just leave this here, actually. Nice tier 4 structure already. I don't... I think we're gonna leave it. This is more of a farming province anyways. And since we're already out of money, let's just see if there's anyone that needs leveling up or redeployment. Nope. Looks good so far. Alright, so for fighting the Iceni, who are you guys? The Nori. What's your situation here? You are fighting the Ardei and the Iceni. Well... funny story, I'm thinking we might just come in and smash the Nori, first off, and then we'll essentially make our way east across the Alps. Or, west, rather. Conquer Caraya, Octoduron, and then push north to take Elsa Moenus. Can probably trust the Averni to hold against any forays from Visantio here. Let's see if we can try and locate some of their armies before we get into this, too. It's kind of the purpose of our spies, after all. Who's this? Lugos. Oh, jeez. So the Lugos maybe are already cutting a path through the Iceni. Very good. That'll make our job a lot easier. Okay, good. Was worried for a second the game was going to freeze there. Yeah, I'm about to sneeze. 1 second. Ah, sorry about that. Yes, the guys that I recruited for a turn. Alliance Forge, Scordisi and Nori. Oh, of course, right after I think about attacking the Nori, they get an ally. Psha. Ooh, Latium. Population surplus. Asculum, Arminium. Asculum, Arminium. Let's go Arminium. It's farther north, slightly more at risk of attack, I guess. Not that I'm terribly concerned either way. Let's get another temple up. And see if we can go for like a Shrine of Mercury, something that'll boost income here in Latium a bit more. Meanwhile, didn't realize we didn't have this fully leveled up. See if we can provide some upgrades for the armies when they get back. Faction destroyed. Ardei are gone. Emperors finished the conquest. Very good. We have a villa down here to upgrade. Alright. Well, that seems to be that turn. That was nice and quick. Yeah, no one's really leveled up or anything, so... Okay. Armies still have orders. Very good. Okay, you are... trying to think you're done. No, you're not. Alright, so both of these legions I want to send into Italy and potentially change their makeup a little bit. If for nothing else, I want a Scorpio with this army, probably going to trade out either one of the Antesignani or one of the Legionnaires. Haven't decided which yet. Likewise, I want a Scorpio with this army. Again. Oh, with this army, we're almost certainly just going to trade out the Axemen. We're not really using them anyways. And they can just join the garrison at Maidlan here as a sort of a bulwark. I don't want to just give up those highly experienced units. There's no reason to destroy them. And they can always join another army when it's raised later if it needs to be. So, keep on moving. Kind of just doing it manually to make sure that one doesn't get in the way of the other. But either way, these guys are slow enough. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'd be any faster on the water. Okay, well, yeah, that looks like that turn. Ah, we have an admiral to level up. He's got Knight Commander, that's the most important one for an admiral. Let's give him the next most important one, Ferocious Warrior and Veteran Marine. Okay. My spies. That's the ones I was about to forget. Like I was saying, we want to try and find their armies if we can. These guys seem to have taken some losses recently. Meanwhile, right about what's here? Ooh, a Nori army. So the Nori are already pushing against the Iceni. We're at war with both them and the Lugos, as I suspected. Alright, well, let's end that turn. We still have a couple of turns to go before we start a war here. So, if you're only here for battles, just be patient with me. I'm getting there. They will definitely have at least one battle in this session, probably more. I'm really curious to see what the Nori do. Ooh, apparently get their butts handed to them or close to it up here. Alright, a couple guys level up. Wow. Yeah, that was a full stack right there, and now it is shredded. Youch. Ah, the Averni and the Lugos are fighting. Okay, well, that complicates things a bit. You come down here. Oh, damn it, river. Should have seen that. Still haven't found any Iceni armies. Still not sure what killed the Nori guys here. Was it the garrison? Maybe. Unless the Iceni have maybe a hidden army right around here reinforcing. That could be the case. Either way. So, we just finished plumbing. So now we can build level 4 cities. Yay! So, I'm thinking... Do we want to go military upgrades for the last few, or... Tower damage, tower shots per minute. Alright. I mean, I still haven't done any of these yet. These bonuses, and I really shouldn't I? At the very least for my ships. But we're not going to be fighting really anybody on the waves anytime soon, so that's just not a priority. Agriculture. It's essentially agriculture versus commerce. And, or do we want to go philosophy? Minus 5% empire maintenance, that'll be huge. Alright, we're going for that. Lots of unseasonal conditions. Apparently it's a mostly nice summer, except for Africa. Okay, so you guys are still on the move. Now I am about to have some recruitment to do here.
Ready for orders. Is
Bring
that
you
all?
down here.
Advance. On the move.
Get rid of both the Antesignani. I think we need the solid line of legionnaires.
March.
Then I'm going to bring them south.
Your next command.
And we are going to recruit. Ah, damn it. Wrong army I brought south.
At your
Oops.
command. Advance.
Whatever. Doesn't make that big of a difference. Cohorts Prima. I mean, I could probably try and upgrade these guys, but I feel like that's just such a minor upgrade, it's not even needed. Oh, wait, we don't actually have a first cohort in this army. That's what this is about.
Command.
Damn it all. I am half-brainless right now, I swear. Alright, just now to fix this, here's what we're gonna do. X-Men, Hoplite, because having one group of hoplites in this army makes no sense. Okay.
Make haste, men.
One group of legionnaires come over. There we go. So,
Ready for battle.
for this army, we will get a Scorpio.
For Rome.
Are these javelin men? That's what they look like, yeah. Cohorse Sagittariorum Civium Romanorum. Missile damage 9, missile damage 11. Yeah, that's why you go with Cretan archers. These guys are decent, but they're not Cretan archers. Anyhow, so we've got the Scorpio on the way. Let's get a Cohorse Prima. And another Scorpio. We're going to really have this be the siege army, essentially. I might end up then pulling more cavalry out of it, but... Alright, so let's give this army one Scorpio. So one Ballista, one Scorpio, so it'll be able to... Well, maybe we don't even want the Ballista. Nah, we do. We want it to be able to back up a tough siege. Alright. Do we want to see how good these archers are? They're armored, have decent melee attack and defense. That's really what it is. Not going to bother. We'll get a Cohorse Prima. And I think we might want another unit of cavalry here. Anything else maybe we'd rather have? There's just so damn many unit choices, it's really hard to tell which you're gonna want. You know what? Screw it. Let's bring some war dogs, just to add to a little bit of, add something else to the armies here.
We set the watch.
Meanwhile, alright, so that's our armies that we wanted to build up this turn. Any construction we still want to do this turn. Alright, Alright, this place seems to be coming to order. Very good. Plus 10. So yeah, we can definitely go for the... afford the public order penalty from upgrading the farm. And that's most of our income. Or most of our money. Okay, good enough. Oh, derp. I didn't level up these guys. Political reformer. For the empire maintenance cut more than anything else. But wealth and culture never hurt. Alright, so are you the admiral? Nope, you're the governor. Okay, just making sure. Unwavering patriot, master of stagecraft. We don't want everyone hating us, even though that's already the case. People either hate us or like us. It's one of the two. Ardan. Way over there. Alright. Well, that looks to be that turn. Once these units are all recruited, we will move up and lay siege to Noria. And if that ends up with us at war with, who was it, the Scordisi? Yeah, that's these guys way over here. Oh! Interesting. That's very interesting. These guys are big. And the far side of Epirus. Epirus can probably contain them, though. Epirus is badass. It can handle itself. Alright, we're good. Call the turn. Alright. Every time it pauses like that for a second, I always worry that the game's freezing on me.
We would be forever in your debt if you ordered your worthy generals to act against these monsters.
Soon, guys. I promise. Soon. The fighting ain't over yet. Whoa, nice job, Epirus. Must have been Navy versus transports. Still, nice work. Alright, so you guys are still moving. It's a long journey. We had to take him to the very, very far west. Ah, very good. This place is starting to come around. Trade hub, huh? Yeah, we're definitely gonna want the trade hub, not the fortified town. There's just not that much of a fight over here. But either way, we're gonna wanna, if we're going to be upgrading things to level 4, we're starting with Rome. Now, the question is, which one? And I think we go commercial Roma. I just don't feel like we need to worry about Rome itself being invaded right now. And the extra garrison is nice. Especially, I mean, you look at the fortified Rome garrison, it has 4 horsemen, 9 swordsmen, 2 guard, 4 slingers, and 4 each ballista and Scorpio. Going to commercial Roma, the drop there is huge. Oh, yeah. About half the army, a little over half the army, essentially 60 or 70% the defenses overall. So that's a huge difference, but the wealth difference is absurd here. And so, we're going for commercial Roma. And that took up damn near all of our money. That's fine. That is very much fine. Alright, so here's the question then. Do we want to pick the fight with the Iceni first, or with the Nori first? Because if we pick the fight with the Nori, then we're at war with the Scordisi. And that I was not planning for. I'm thinking we pick the fight with the Iceni first now, to be perfectly honest. So, that's what we're going to do. Now, I suspect, since they don't have defenses in the area, we can probably take either Korea, however the pronunciation works, with our... with a single legion, anyways. So we can probably send the 8th at Octoduron, the 1st at Korea, and then move north, hit Alsamonensis or Visantio. Visantio is actually the one that we're going to need to lay siege to, so maybe... Meh. That'll be turns down. Whatever plan we have will not survive that long into the war, most likely. So, let's get this going. We'll move the 8th Legion to take Korea, and the 1st Legion to take Octoduron. And may as well patrol the region for this last turn of being all friendly. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This is all coming together quite well. And next turn, we'll finally have some battles. We've been going... This is definitely the longest session of this game we've played so far without a battle. We're, what, 40 minutes into it? 45? Let's see what we want here. Ah, there we go. Unwavering Patriot. Yes, please. Like I was saying, it's just, it's too good. You really want everyone to have Unwavering Patriot. Which, I mean, fair. You would want most of your generals to be Unwavering Patriots. So I guess there's that. Let's end that turn. It's time to kick the Iceni out of Europe, I think. Hi, Vernie. How you guys doing? I guess they might actually still be at war with Cyrenaica or Nasamones themselves. I didn't actually check. I should do that. I shall do that next turn.
My words offer a symbol. Trade. You have much that we want. So, what say you?
I'm not paying your asses for it, so there's that, but... I'll allow a trade agreement for now with the Lugos. They're only fighting the Averni. And clearly the Averni started it since they didn't ask me, their overlord, for protection against the attackers, so... Lusitania... Coming around. Still not going to make any money off of you at the moment, but that's okay. Let's see, let's go for the trade hub. Oh wait, no, that. Level 4, we're not building those anywhere outside of Italia just yet. Let's see. Let's upgrade Terrace as well. Roman herbs. I like that. Actually, there's an idea. Let's see. Syracuse, you're... Fortified Syracuse. Can't build that or that because they cost an absurd amount of money, dear God. Probably the same with Carthage. Yep. Alright, well, I guess we're waiting a little bit. Okay. Well, in that case, actually, I don't know that we're necessarily going to be building anything over there yet. And I feel like the West is developed enough for now. Now might be the time where we're making enough money where down the line actually building these up to level 3 is worth it. But I still am just not entirely sold on quite how expensive the level 3 versions of these secondary resource production buildings are rather. Like 10,000 just so you get 10 more glassware, 75 more wealth, that's 5% boost to wealth from industry, but also suddenly 6 public order. It just doesn't quite feel right. But hey. Oh, First Legion is currently taking attrition. I don't like that. Well. Iceni, shit, we're trading with them. Damn it.
Do not attempt to sweeten truth.
Crap.
Welcome. Speed.
Well, we're just going to end our trade agreement then. I thought, do we want to potentially piss off people? I don't think so. So maybe we do attack the Nori here. And accept that we're going to be at war with the Scordisi then. I mean, we do have the Averni kind of in the way. The Scordisi can't reach us. And we are trading with them. That would be expensive to lose.
I am sure
Nori! Nope. Yeah, shut up. Huh. Well, I screwed that one up. I should have broken my treaty with the Iceni a while ago. Maybe we just come up and take Carnates here or something? Just to give it to the Averni nice and easily. It's already mostly their territory in Gallia there. Or do I just accept the diplomatic penalty? You know what? Screw it.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. By the gods, we have war. Sound the horns, sharpen the swords. You, pray to your foul gods.
At your command.
Alright, let's do this. The newly reconstituted First Legion. We have a massive, massive advantage here. Naturally. Let's have some fun with the slaughter. They sally to fight in the field. Very good. They have no siege weapons, so they'll still have to come to us. I kind of get the feeling this is going to be very ugly in terms of in our favor here. The Scorpions are going to tear them apart. You know what? Let's fight in the snow. Why not? We haven't often fought with much in the way of weather effects, so let's do so. Have some fun with them. Alright, so we do have a slope here. I don't know if we want to... You know, let's set up on that and see if they come to us. Why not? I wouldn't be terribly surprised if they did. As much better as the DEI AI is, it's still AI, and you can play with it in various ways. Because we already know from plenty of prior experience, the AI will pretty much always come at somebody that outranges them. So, let's build our ranged units up here. Set them up. We'll put the archers out in front of them. Nice and stretched out themselves. Put them forward a little bit. I don't think the enemy has cavalry. So we don't need to worry about the archers really getting rushed. Okay, good. Good. I still am going to turn off skirmish fire. Flaming shots. Everybody, flaming shots. Fire, good. Alright, now, legions. Now, we definitely want the cohorts prima in the fight. They'll be right in the center. Oh, did I angle these a little bit more than I wanted to? Yeah, looks like. It looks a little better. Alright, so cohorts prima is in the center. Put 2 legionnaires on either side as the front row. That looks pretty good. Couple for the back row. And yeah, this works out to a pretty nice, pretty tight little formation here. Veterani right behind in the middle, providing another row. Yeah, I really like how we can set this army up. And then cavalry. We'll put the general right behind, right here. Behind the ballista. Screw that. We'll put him right here. Hopefully he won't get shot.
General!
Meanwhile, Tarantines, I'm gonna put them together. I tend to feel like they're best used to support each other. Like, they're good heavy cavalry, however you use them. I guess they're called medium missile cavalry, but they can hit like heavy cavalry. So, we want to be able to keep them maneuverable. We'll keep them off to the side here so we can harass the enemy flank with them. Other than that, I think we're ready to rock. Now, the question is just, do they come to us? It looks like they do. The March of the Iceni toward the Romans on the hill. Archers, I have you off skirmish mode on flaming shot. Very good. Just making sure. Crap, I forgot to listen to my general's speech. Sorry. I meant to.
Forward!
Actually, that's... In a sense, you know, backwards, but... It's not like cowardice backwards, I'm just putting you in a better spot to oversee the whole fight. Yeah. I love the various, like, little details, like those like the horns being blown to kind of signal orders being given, that kind of thing. I love it. Intimidate war cry. I don't really make enough use of these. Second win. Rally into the breach. Into the breach. What's that one? Melee damage and charge bonus. Okay. Inspire. Alright, well, they're gonna be entering range pretty soon. Yeah, we're not perfectly set up on the hills, I know, but too late now. It'll do nicely for our purposes anyways. Perfection is overrated, is what I say. Come on, ballista. Oh, they're so close. Oh, and they're about to enter range. Let's watch them start to suffer. Oh, yep, there they go. Balls of fire! Oh, jeez. Have the scorpions started to open fire yet? I haven't seen the fire from them yet, so I don't think so. Guys are firing at an odd angle, but that's okay. Oh yeah, there the scorpions are firing. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. It's beautiful, I love it! Oh, those guys got bowled over nicely. They haven't even gotten range of the archers yet. They're just leaving a trail of dead behind them. No, it's not ridiculously large numbers of dead or anything, so it's not like we're winning this fight purely by artillery here, I don't think. But they are taking a beating before they even get in range, and that is what I want. Nope, not the archers. You don't move. And there's the arrows. Death to the enemy! Alright, now we really need to actually start fighting this battle, I think. Let me slow things down for a second. I need this entire front line to move forward and engage the enemy. Meanwhile, secondary line, I want you to move over here. No, right there. That's good. Probably should have given these orders a little while ago, but that's okay. Meanwhile, Tarantines, you're about to have work to do. There, then there, please. Alright. Oh, yeah.
Turning in our favor.
Getting slaughtered by javelins and arrows. Yep, some of our own are getting hit by them, but that's okay, it happens. Jeez! Like a third of that group just drops. Oh, I love it. Alright, artillery. We already have enemies running away from us, gotta love it. Alright, gentlemen, turn and fight this way, because that's who you're fighting.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Jeez, these guys are just being annihilated. They don't have the slightest chance. First cohort! Legionaries! And you men, forward! Alright, where are my Tarantines? Maybe I should have just had one on each side. This is probably all we needed. They are... they're just shattered already. Now, in fairness, before you start thinking the enemy, the Iceni warriors all suck, remember, that was all city garrison. And garrison units, kind of by definition, are going to suck. You know, I'm actually going to stop the movement of everybody and just let the ranged units try and get as many kills as they can quickly. So, to try and let these Scorpios level up here, since they're new. Don't care too much about getting a full slaughter here on a garrison force that is already doomed because of its loss, so...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Scorpio!
One of our
You get
units
these
has
guys?
used all its
Nah, you're out
ammunition.
of range. You guys... Alright, and the enemy's out of range. Alright, we're just gonna call it there then. We lost 115 men, making 2,300 run away after we killed 1,700. Fairly nice spread on the kills there. Straight through the face. Alright. Occupy, liberate. Not happening. Occupy!
Your command.
So that's Octodurun, fallen. We're gonna turn that into some grain pits. And auxiliary barracks. Let's kill the tax on the province. And now the 8th Legion is going to do the same thing to Korea here.
Commander.
Korea, whatever.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Alright. Oh yeah, let's do the exact same thing, guys. And they sally out again, too. This really is not smart for them. We have less artillery, more but crappier archers, but they still don't have a chance here. Naturally. Alright. I enjoyed the snow last time, we're gonna have it again, and oh geez, really? I'm on top of the hill, too. This is the game just being like, hey, here's a way you can screw the enemy even more. Alright, so we've got a center here, but I'd rather my center be on the hill here. Okay. Move these guys back for the moment. Scorpio needs sort of line of sight. So we're gonna put it right here, actually, right where this
Field artillery ready.
group of legions are. We've got a clear line of sight at the main body. But the ballistae kind of right behind him, really.
Give them
Flaming.
fire! Scorpion.
I don't know that it needs to be flammable.
Melee infantry ready.
Alright, now... So, plan is, essentially, let's... to put up the infantry on either side here, and then rush them forward a little bit. Now, I'm probably gonna actually leave the archers maybe right where they are. Except that this group will get slaughtered by the Scorpion. Oh, man.
Artillery awaiting orders.
Normally you'd think that having this giant hill would be helpful, and it is for most of my units, but not for the Scorpion. Unless I do things a little differently. The Scorpion over here. As the enemy comes over the hilltop, they'll get hammered by it. And we'll put a group of... You know what? We'll put the first cohort right here to protect it. There we go. Meanwhile, the rest of our forces will take this hilltop and defend that. And if the enemy tries to go go down here, we're still close enough to turn, support, and smack them around a fair bit. Yeah, I'm liking that plan. This should go nicely. Flaming shots, turn off skirmish mode. Let's get my legionnaires in position.
Romans ready for duty.
2, 3, 4, 5. Put 5 in the front line. Way too thin. That's okay. Pretty much just one legion and one group of legionnaires in front of each group of archers.
Legionaries!
And then we'll use the others to serve as a second line. Nice and simple.
Legionaries! Melee infantry!
Alright, so that's those guys.
Legionaries!
Now, those are the three that weren't on the front line. Very good. But yeah, one we will put actually off to the side here.
Legionaries!
I'm not too worried about them actually punching through any of our legionaries, so I don't think we need a true second line. Put another group right in the middle here. Right behind this group, I think. Or actually, we'll just double it up here. Just have one solid front line here, I think. They're not gonna punch through it. It's all city garrison units.
Our horses love blood.
Horsemen, including the general, we're going to put here.
Battle group awaiting orders.
I want them able to flank around the side. Meanwhile, the dogs... Still not entirely certain how you're supposed to use war dogs in these games. I've been playing them for a while and I've not truly ever figured it out. I'm thinking... Put them here, and then once the melee starts, toss them at like the side of an enemy force, enemy unit, and try and hopefully the dogs will scare them in addition to the morale penalty from getting hit in the flank. But yeah, everyone's in position. Let's do this.
Scorpion! Romans, I pray that to Mars there are enough enemies for us all to gain a little honor. Listen for commands and obey as you would your fathers. Then we will have victory.
Obey as you would your fathers. What if you wouldn't obey your father? That could be a problem. Ah, jeez, man. Try running up this hill. Actually, hold on. Speaking of...
Melee troops!
I think we're okay. Maybe. Move slightly forward. Slightly forward. There you go. That's it. That's all I want you to do. No more. Very good. You target their general. Yeah. Hurt them badly, please.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Javelins! Not terribly effective volley there, but that's okay. Alright. They're throwing their javelins, not doing much because shields are awesome.
Legionaries!
Alright, legionaries, you're out of javelins.
Romans ready for duty. Double time.
Get you guys right up top there. So,
Ready for orders.
let's just get this going, shall we? First cohort, move in.
Legionaries!
Come on, guys, just charge the bastards.
Advance!
And the enemy's running away from that charge. And we're hitting our own a lot here. So we're going, gonna put a halt to that. Scorpion, target them. Cavalry, get around to the flank. Just charge. Meanwhile, war
The
dogs.
battle is turning in our favor.
War dogs!
Yes.
Glory to Rome!
Send in the dogs. I still don't know how those work, or if they work too well, but those guys are broken. The dogs themselves haven't really taken any casualties. We've lost 20 or so of them, whatever. Chasing down the routers, that's fine. Good work. Alright. Bring the cavalry into this. Finish off the fight. And we're not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna end that battle. Alright. So far, our war with the Iceni has had a very nice start. It's not a surprise. We caught them completely by surprise. They've got, their garrisons are up against two of our best legions, so of course they're not having a chance here. And they're busy fighting off to the side here. So, we'll send you north here. Keep an eye around Alisamonentis. And Postumia here. We'll go check out Visontio.
Silent as a shadow.
Alright. Both Octoduron and Coria are now ours.
Ready for battle. Gathering supplies.
Fortify. And fortify. And that's a lot of public order problems, but mostly it's from the conquest. So, we're already creating an auxiliary barracks there. Let's get rid of that in Karaya. And Farming Town? Market Town. Oh wow, the Farming Town has a huge amount of agriculture wealth. Farming Town it is. Yeah. Cool. Farming Town, and we'll do one civil town in Octoduron. And how are we in the south here? You guys are almost where I want you to be. Okay, now we're gonna get rid of this Libyan cavalry because it's not very good. And we will recruit a ballista for the 2nd Legion here. I'm tempted to actually send them over to Syracuse to recruit proper ranged units. I'm tired of slingers.
March. At ease, men.
Okay. Well, that looks to be about that turn, and I actually think we are going to call it here. We end with a couple of good. I mean, I don't know how good the battles you want to call those or claim those to be, but we have conquered Coria and Octoduron from the Iceni with minimal losses. We have our new campaign. Military campaign, rather, ahead of us here. And I am looking forward to it. But we'll have to have it wait until next time. So, hope you've enjoyed watching. This is Pally playing some Divide et Impera for Total War Rome 2. And I am signing off.